of fruits, your body's going to create what it needs. So don't get caught up on this protein word, because I don't eat any meat or anything like that. I got enough protein. What's BV? BV is bacterial vaginosis. Essentially, there's a lot of waste in the uterus. It throws off your pH balance, and it causes a putrid scent between your legs, to the point where you might not even want to sit with your legs open. Oh, why, thank you, Black Knowledge. Sarsaparilla is excellent for low hemoglobin. Sarsaparilla, burdock root, yellow dock root, those are really good for low hemoglobin. Black seed oil is good, but you don't want to drink black seed oil every day, because you have something called omega-6 and omega-3. Without a balance of 6 and 3, you are going to send your body into inflammation mode. The issue with omega-6s, with black seed oil, is that it's extremely high in omega-6. So it's good, but you can't have that every day. Okay, let's see, somebody wants to come in. I'm adding somebody in before, because I believe this live is going to end up ending soon.
Oh, I got to click my screen. Okay.
Hello, girl. Oh, this is the first time I had someone join. I didn't even know I could do this.
Cool.
Oh, I like
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Loving all the information, because you share so much information. I idealize myself as an herbalist as well, so thank you so much.
Oh, that's good. More herbalists in the house. Thank you.
But one of the things that I wanted to ask you is, because I know that you say you always impart the importance of doing a colonic, or not a colonic, but an enema, if you really want to begin a detox. So the steps for like really cleaning out the body, is it first the enema and then you go into a detox, or is it the other way around?
I do the detox first, because what the detox is going to do is loosen up all of the hardened either fecal matter or maybe even some type of growth that you might not know about. It's going to loosen all of it up. And then the moment, like I'm going to do, so I've been on water for 3 days. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my herbal enema. Because the last time I did it that way, the amount of mucus that purged out of my butthole was insane. So I do the enemas last. There are people that do it every day, especially if you're suffering from something like cancer. Coffee enemas is boss, but that has to be done every single day, because the amount of toxins that's coming out of your liver, sometimes your liver is not able to eradicate it at the rate that you need to, which will send your blood into a real poisonous mode. So somebody like that would have to do coffee enemas every single day.
Okay. I like that. So like a guy, like let's say a male, like, you know, men have their prostate issues. You would recommend the coffee enema?
Absolutely. Coffee enemas. I have a brother that's going to do an enema with me tomorrow. He's not looking forward to it, but he don't got no choice. I said, I already bought the kit, so you have to do it. And it's going to be good, because it's going to give your liver the necessary break that it needs. The liver is overworked. There's so much toxins passed through the liver. Aside from filtering out waste, it also has to sit there and create vitamins. It has to also create bile to break down fat. So it's always working. And that's why I like the coffee enemas. No detoxing while breastfeeding. Too much waste is going to come out of your body, which will end up in your bloodstream and end up in the baby's milk. So don't do any detoxes while breastfeeding. And thank you for breastfeeding. Yes. Do you have any other questions, darling?
Yeah. I remember when you were talking about, because I know that I know you were discussing the discomfort, like the guy that's supposed to do the enemas, he's not comfortable with it. And I realized that a lot of the herbalistic and remedies that we have to do is going to include some form of discomfort, because we're trying to eradicate toxins and disease out of the body. So the point that I like that you made is when you were doing it was another detox you were doing, and you were discussing why it's important to taste the bitterness in the herbs.
Right.
I wanted to ask you about that as well, because I did like that explanation as far as when you taste, when your tongue receives the bitterness, it activates something in your liver.
In the gallbladder or in the liver, because we have taste receptors on our tongue that correlate to specific organs in the body. So that's why taste is so important. And that's why, unfortunately, bitters are so amazing for the body, because your gallbladder and your liver love bitters. It allows it to release the waste. So you can take a pill that might have cascara sagrada or wormwood, but it's not as effective as if you drink it, because the moment your tongue tastes it, your gallbladder or your liver, everything starts opening up and the waste is going to start to purge out. So drinking it is 1,000 times better, just because of the correlation with your receptors to the organs.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to say the live, because now it's not hot. So the live shouldn't, Monday, my live deleted and I was very upset.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But lastly, Cerasee, because that's a bitter tea that in my culture, because I'm Haitian, that's what we typically consume. So I know it's a blood detoxifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is it like one of the more powerful
stuff
ones?
that I drink, Cersei tastes like Kool-Aid. Cersei's light compared to what I drink.
What?
When I have Cersei, it's like a refreshing drink to me. Yes, Cersei.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if there's a herb in Jamaica called bitter bark, just from it is no joke. And then the bitters that I sell with my detox, you would love Cersei after that. If you manage the bitters that I have, Cersei will taste like juice. Because
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
this is good. And yeah, it's a beast.
I mean, I don't mind Cersei too bad. I'm gonna try yours. Thank you so much, though.
You're welcome. All right, let's see if anyone else wants to come in. All right. Let me see who else is in here. Okay. Lord, this is a lot to read. I heard about medical medium celery juice. I heard about that. I have to, my mom has that book. I have to read it. Wait, all right. Wait, this person, a couple people want to join. Let me go with another one. Honey is pretty. I think I know who you are. I think you ordered from me before. Maybe. That's right. Bitters. Let it cool down a little bit and chug it. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I just had a question about PCOS and how to heal it.
PCOS. So that is you gotta balance out your hormones. And the way to balance out your hormones is to eliminate the animal products from your diet. Because the animals, whether it's a cow, a chicken, even the fish, they all carry their own hormones. And by us over consuming these hormones, it starts to disrupt our natural production. They take over. So each one of our areas in our uterus has different sections that have receptors that are supposed to receive signals to secrete a certain hormones. The issue with the animal products is they can also go on to that receptor and block your natural hormone. They take over. So by them taking over, now you might have something like your estrogen, your progesterone, and your testosterone is imbalanced now because there's a lot of animal products or a lot of heavy metals. Like I said before, aluminum mimics estrogen in the body. And the thing with aluminum, there's a short route to the hormones and there's a long route. Aluminum takes the long route and starts destroying things as it makes its way down into your ovary. So aluminum can come from the toothpaste, the deodorants, and from the
Yeah, I'm gonna text you for which herbs you recommend. But what kind of toothpaste do you recommend then?
The toothbrush brand I use is called Hello. Like literally, Hello. It's called Hello. It's green. Yeah, either that one. There's another one, but yeah, Hello is a good brand. That's the only one I use right now. It's the only one I could think of. And you want to also, the deodorants have a lot of aluminum in it, and that gets into your lymphatic system. So you want to get an all natural deodorant. also.
Okay.
That's aluminum free. And then the herbs. But I have a website. It's High Frequency. I literally sell a tea that's called PCOS. And it is to
Okay.
help balance the hormones. And I have testimonials on my other page of women that also deal with PCOS, that hormones are being regulated from the tea and shifting their diet. So
Okay. I'm
that's what
gonna
we
text
have.
you.
Auramir, yes, that's the other toothpaste. Auramir, somebody, one milk, no sugar, wrote it down. Auramir is a really good brand toothpaste. And Neem toothpaste, good. Oh yes, Queen Rye, coconut oil. Yeah. Coconut pulling. I
Okay.
think Queen Rye wanted to get into the lie too. Thank you for joining us. I'm sure this helped
Okay.
a
Thank
few
you.
people that's here. You're welcome. Also, lime. A lot of people just take a half of a lime, like someone mentioned here, and they rub that under their armpits. But if you're extremely toxic, lime ain't gonna cover up that scent. I'm gonna tell you now. Deodorant recommendation. Oh, Schmidt's. Let me write it down here. Schmidt's is really good. I don't like the roll-on. For some reason, that one doesn't work well for me. Schmidt's has one that has, I use the white and green cover, but Schmidt's is a really good one. Okay, Jewel. Let me see how I can find this. You know I'm slow with technologies. Now show me. What? How do you work this? I have no idea. Oh, lovely. So you tried the dog blood tea. That's good. That's going to help regulate your hormones too. And you can stick with the dog blood. Dog blood is something that you can have all the time. A fasting center. That would be a lovely idea. Where would I do that out? Because I am not that technologically advanced. Fasting center. We definitely need to do that. The lime is the truth. That's good. Since a lot of people, they can't get away with lime too long. What else we have? Oh. All right. Pennyroyal is a wonderful herb, especially for women, because it has an affinity for the uterus. So it tastes good, and it actually nourishes the uterus and has properties that help balance hormones as well. I use that in my PCOS tea. All right, natural remedies for dental problems. Neem powder is excellent. And fasting, but obviously children aren't going to fast. Cavities from the childhood, but upcoming obstructions. Yeah, fasting. So in the book, The Fasting Cure by Herbert Shelton, there were people who had literally spaced out loose teeth. And by the end of the fast, I don't remember the amount of weeks that person went on, but by the end of the fast, their teeth actually shifted into place. Cloves too. Cloves is the bomb. Oh, Queen Rye got the gems. But cloves is excellent for our mouth health, for our teeth health as well. So neem, cloves, oil pulling with coconut. You take a tablespoon of oil, coconut oil, and you swish that around your mouth from anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. You're going to see how nice and clean your mouth feels and how nice and clean your teeth look. So oil pulling is good. I never even heard of tonsil stones, but anything that calcifies in your body, you're going to have to detox for it. All right. For my brothers, for men. All right. I don't know if there's that much men in this live. So for a couple of things, you want to make sure that you don't consume a lot of eggs. So that was one of the issues with my daughter's father. I finally got him off eggs. I said, there are literally statistics that show that excess consumption of eggs increases your risk for prostate cancer by 60%. So eggs and the prostate do not work hand in hand. If you have a weak erection, all that means is that you need more circulation. Herbs that help with your circulation, there's one called pygeum. It's an African herb, Pygeum. You take they sell it as a powder too. So if a man has a very weak erection, you could take pygeum, you can take cayenne, but you're going to have to remove things out of your bloodstream that's causing the blood to be thick, which is not allowing the blood to get into your shaft. When you look at the penis, there's a bunch of veins on there. If you have improper circulation, the blood is not going to flow to your penis. So there's a guy I'm working with right now who has circulation issues to the point where it got so bad that the size of his penis even shrunk. So we have to open up all the avenues of circulation. We got to remove the waste out of his body. And then that is going to stimulate the penis to have a proper erection, and the size will return back to normal. So, and also for men, you also want to make sure that you balance your thyroid gland, because a lot of men are balding extremely early, and it's because of lack of nutrients from not having sea moss, kelp, bladder wrack. So you go and bald at like 20 something, but some of y'all fathers got a full head of hair. The meat, excess red meat and pork is choking your hair. It's choking your hair. It's not allowing you to have a natural, nice growth of hair. So that's something for the men too. But yes, pygeum, saw palmetto is excellent for the prostate. And for men, they kind of have it. I don't want to say they have it easy, because most of them don't go to the doctor. And by the time they find out something's wrong, not that it's too late, but it's more excessive. You got to do a lot more work in order to heal it. So you always want to make sure you're doing juices. Same thing for women. We aren't that different. You have balls, we have ovaries. You have a prostate, we have a uterus. You have your shaft, we have the vagina. We aren't all that different. So you have to take care of yourself the same way we take care of ourselves. Take care of your prostate, take care of your bladder, take care of everything. It's called the fasting cure. Hold on, let me write it. Because a lot of men, and I have capsules called King Vitality, and that's the purpose of it, is to open up all the avenues so that you have increased circulation, so that you can and it's not only about your penis, this is just all over. You have increased circulation in your heart and your everywhere, even bring clarity to your mind. And there's herbs in there to calm you down, because Black men in America, y'all need all of the relaxation you can get. To correct thyroid problems, you have to get herbs that are high in minerals like sea moss, bladderwrack, and kelp. Sea moss, bladderwrack, and kelp. I had a woman taking my cell fuel, that's the name of the product. Within a month, because the thyroid regulates the weight, she was able to finally start losing weight, because thyroid is responsible for weight gain and weight loss. Yep, Schmidt's deodorant. I don't have a mentorship program available now. Eventually I will. Eventually, when I get time to put the class together. I would do black seed oil probably 2 to 3 times a week. It's not something I would do every day. The omega-6s will cause inflammation over time. Yep, men can steam too. Men can steam too. So the best thing for men to do is to eliminate the eggs. If you can't eliminate it all the way, obviously it's a process. You want to do, instead of like, my daughter's father was having like 8 eggs a day. This man is crazy. So I got him, now he's doing nothing. He just finished my detox. But eggs are terrible. And you want to eliminate eggs. You want to eliminate dairy. There's so much alternatives. You do not need cow milk. You could do walnut milk, hemp milk, coconut milk. Those are the best to me. So you want to do that. That's excellent for the male system, to remove the dairy, remove the red meat. Red meat is terrible. A lot of men have heart issues. Aside from the stress of just being in this country, the consumption